Hello and welcome to another episode of the Divorce Lawyers podcast, brought to you by DivorceLawyers.ca, your trusted source for family and divorce law in Ontario. I'm Deepa Taylor. Today, we're diving into a crucial topic for anyone going through a separation agreements. These agreements are essential in outlining how your assets, responsibilities, and even future interactions will be managed after a separation. They can provide clarity and reduce the potential for disputes down the line. We'll cover everything from what a separation agreement is to what should be included and why it's so important to consult with a lawyer before finalizing anything. Whether you're just beginning your separation journey or you're well into the process, this episode will provide valuable insights to help you navigate these complex waters. A separation agreement is a legally binding contract between you and your spouse or partner that outlines how you will handle various issues such as property division, child custody, spousal support, and more. It's an essential document that helps avoid misunderstandings and conflicts in the future. In Ontario, a separation agreement can be as simple or as detailed as necessary, depending on the complexities of your situation. However, it's important to remember that even though you can draft a separation agreement on your own, it's highly advisable to have it reviewed by a lawyer to ensure it meets all legal standards and protects your rights. One common misconception is that a separation agreement automatically grants a divorce. While it's an essential step in the separation process, a separation agreement does not dissolve your marriage. You'll still need to go through the legal process to obtain a divorce. Another misconception is that these agreements are rigid and cannot be changed. While a well-drafted separation agreement is intended to be final, circumstances can change, and there are provisions within the law to revisit the terms if necessary. If you have children, your separation agreement should include detailed parenting arrangements. This covers who the children will live with, visitation schedules, holiday arrangements, and how major decisions regarding the children will be made. It's crucial to put the best interests of the children first when drafting these provisions. Clarity and specificity can prevent conflicts down the line and ensure that both parents are on the same page. Support obligations are a major component of any separation agreement. Child support is typically calculated based on the payer's income and the number of children involved. Spousal support, on the other hand, depends on several factors, including the length of the marriage and each spouse's financial situation. It's important to note that support obligations are not set in stone. They can be revisited if there's a significant change in circumstances, such as a job loss or a major increase in income. The division of property can be one of the most contentious aspects of a separation agreement. In Ontario, the law requires an equal division of net family property acquired during the marriage, unless otherwise agreed upon in the separation agreement. For common law couples, property division is more complicated as they are not automatically entitled to share in the property acquired during the relationship. A separation agreement should address these nuances to ensure that both parties understand their rights and obligations. Your separation agreement should also address how debts will be handled. This includes credit card debts, mortgages, and any other liabilities accumulated during the relationship. It's vital to have full financial disclosure from both parties to ensure that the division of assets and liabilities is fair. Without this transparency, you could end up with an agreement that's unbalanced and subject to legal challenges later on. While it might be tempting to draft a separation agreement on your own to save money, this can be a costly mistake in the long run. Family law is complex, and an agreement that seems fair on the surface might have hidden pitfalls. A lawyer can help ensure that your agreement is legally binding and that it covers all necessary aspects of your separation. They can also advise you on what is reasonable and what might need to be negotiated further. DIY agreements, often referred to as kitchen table agreements, can leave you vulnerable. Without proper legal advice, you might miss critical components, such as releases that prevent future claims against you. Furthermore, if your ex-partner later decides to challenge the agreement, having had no legal advice can make it easier for a court to set aside the agreement. A good separation agreement is comprehensive, clear, and fair. It should cover all aspects of your separation, including those that might not seem immediately relevant, like future changes in income or circumstances. It's also essential that both parties have had independent legal advice and that there has been full financial disclosure. These elements make the agreement more likely to stand up in court if challenged. Today, we covered the essentials of separation agreements, including what they are, what they should include, and why it's so important to get legal advice before finalizing anything. Remember, a well-crafted separation agreement can save you a lot of stress, money, and time in the future. It's worth investing the effort up front to ensure everything is in order. If you're going through a separation and need help with your separation agreement, don't hesitate to reach out to us at DivorceLawyers.ca. We're here to provide the legal support you need during this challenging time. Thank you for listening to the Divorce Lawyers podcast. Be sure to subscribe and tune in to our next episode. Until next time, take care and stay informed.